have the craziest story about a real-life mermaid that is secretly hiding in the world as a human! Nobody can find out her deep, dark secrets, because if they do, she'll be captured and taken away forever! Can Princess Ariel keep the biggest secret of her whole life? Or will her best friends find out that she's a mermaid and send her back to the sea? Find out on today's episode of AnythingAlexia! Nuggies, are you ready? Woohoo! Family, today we're watching the craziest Little Mermaid story ever! This story is gonna blow your mind, or should I say blow your mermaid tail off, because there is a huge secret at the end of today's video, so make sure you watch to the very end. And smash like on today's video to make sure you don't turn into a fish. So if we don't get this video to 10,000 likes, then you're gonna turn into a stingray! Ah!
I'm Ariel, a cute girl with long brown hair and beautiful blue eyes.
Wow, family, look! That girl looks like Princess Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Do you think it's her? Smash like on today's video if you think it is.
I'll turn 16 this year. A few weeks ago, because of work reasons, my family decided to move to a new city. After having a farewell party with friends and neighbors, we were ready to start a different life.
Oh no! Ariel had to move away from all of her friends and family because her mommy and daddy got a new job. But at least instead of flying to a new place with an airplane, apparently she got to travel through a claw machine. Bougie.
Today is my first day at my new school. As soon as I entered the school gate, I was attracted by a crowd. I saw several other girls standing in the distance, shouting someone's name excitedly.
Oh my chicken nugget family! Do you think all of those people recognize Ariel? Because they know she's from The Little Mermaid? Antonio!
I looked up curiously and was immediately enchanted by Antonio's bright smile. My heart leaped for joy. That beautiful scene flooded my mind, and I knew I was falling in love. However, he and I were two different worlds, as different as heaven and earth.
Did Ariel just say she fell in love? She literally just saw the dude! Wait a second, family. Maybe that's what people mean when they say love at first bite of chicken nugget. Oh, no. That's not it. I'm in love at first sight. Same thing, right? Family, stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Baby Nuggy's brand new YouTube channel called Nuggyland! This channel has the craziest story of all the adventures Baby Nuggy and friends go on. And even meets brand new characters like the Garden of Bandman monsters and princesses like Princess Peach! Go subscribe!
On my first day at the new school, I met quite a few friends. There were people who liked me and those who hate me. But what I found most interesting was probably the poster about the school's synchronized swimming club. The girls on it looked like a real mermaid. And of course, I couldn't forget Antonio.
Why? Because he reminded you of a fish?
When I got home, as I was exhausted, I quickly climbed into bed without realizing it. As the darkness enveloped me, I felt like I was about to start a new dream story. It was still me,
Ariel.
but something felt different.
It was still me, Ariel, but something felt different. Oh, I don't know, Ariel. Do you have something you're hiding from us? Something fishy, you might want to say? Something a bit taily?
I was definitely dreaming because here, my parents weren't my real parents. They were just wonderful and kind people.
They weren't your real parents because they were wonderful and kind? What are your real parents? Mean and stinky? Oh, well, actually, the stinky part is probably true. Because don't forget, family, her parents are fish!
They brought me up since I was a kid, even knowing my secret. I was actually a mermaid. Every time I touched the water, my foot instantly turned into a tail. This secret made me live in fear. Maybe when people learn about my abilities, they would go crazy and harm me.
Family! Did you just hear what Ariel said? She just told us her secret! That she's secretly a mermaid in a human's body! Wow, Oh, this is big news. But remember, family, nobody can know! Because if people found out that Ariel's a mermaid, then they might harm her.
Maybe even my adoptive parents would be hurt. It was because I was so afraid of others knowing my secret.
Her parents don't
that
even
I
know.
always refused to attend pool parties or outdoor picnics.
That makes sense.
I even wanted to limit my contact time with friends and subject with water. Some people seen this behavior of mine as something strange and disgusting. And at school, someone nicknamed me the water freak. The worst person in bullying me was probably Rebecca, who did whisper about me behind my back like others, but made no secret of her dislike of me. One time, during lunch break, Rebecca approached me with a look of anger and disgust on her face and shouted at me,
Ariel.
"You're water freak." Then she threw a water balloon at me. I was scared because I couldn't dodge it. Just as I was closing my trembling eyes to accept my fate, another female voice spoke up. "Watch out!" The wet feeling didn't come as I had imagined, but when I opened my eyes, I saw a huge umbrella in front of me. A friend as cute and kind as my parents saved me in no time.
Oh, family, that's so good! Because remember, if water touches Ariel, then her human legs will turn into a mermaid tail. And then everybody will find out her secret. But luckily, she made this brand new friend who protected her with the umbrella. So no water touched her. Family, comment down below secret mermaid as a secret word in today's video. And me and Baby Nugget will heart your comment.
Then Paula and her best friend Matthew befriended and protected me from Rebecca's pranks. The three of us have always remained close, but I was still very afraid that my secret would destroy this beautiful friendship.
Oh, right, because her friends don't know she's a mermaid.
Every day, after saying goodbye to Paula and Matthew, I felt extremely heavy. The next semester, my school organized an outdoor trip for students. I was going to refuse as usual. But one morning, I found in my shoe cabinet a lovely invitation card. "Oh, I can't believe my eyes, Paula!"
Who's it from?
I yelled and shook Paula so hard she woke up. Matthew, standing right behind me, also took off his shoes and ran back. I pointed to Antonio's signature line under the invitation with a rose petal, smiling happily. It was an invitation to dance at the end of the picnic, more than an invitation from my longtime crush, the high school basketball star Antonio.
What? Antonio? That's the boy from the beginning of the story that Ariel's in love with! Baby Dougie, I am definitely not in love with that. Cause that's your stinky tushy! I haven't changed his diaper today. And after he just pointed that rocket launcher at my face, I don't plan on it.
My head couldn't stop imagining us holding hands under the lights and melodious rhymes. Paula pulled me down to earth with her voice. "What about your fear of water? Rebecca certainly won't pass up this time to do some heinous trick." I immediately held the invitation card hesitantly, and Matthew patted me on the shoulder, giving me confidence.
"Me and Paula will protect you. Don't worry, and enjoy the picnic with Antonio."
After saying that, he also turned his gaze to Antonio in the distance, causing me to immediately blush. With all my bravery, I wrote my name in the picnic list. During the whole journey, I had to be on the lookout for Rebecca's long jokes.
Oh, the mean
Fortunately, to have
girl!
Paula and Matthew by my side. Nothing was more ironic than when I got in the car.
She's going on the picnic with Antonio! Family, are they gonna fall in love for real? Or is Antonio only gonna stay Ariel's crush? I need to find out. Family, make sure you watch the end of today's video for the craziest surprise ever.
I discovered that my seat was intentionally spilled by someone.
There's water on her seat! Somebody put it there.
Not anyone else, but Rebecca. I saw her evil smile in the last row. Fortunately, Paula asked Matthew to carry her backpack and shared her seat with me. Everything was still reluctantly going peacefully, and I was looking forward to that last dance that every time I saw Antonio, my heart skipped a beat.
There he
Just a
is.
few hours before the dance, I discovered that the necklace my mother gave me was nowhere to be found.
It's Macy.
Paula and Matthew reassured me
Let us help. The three of us will surely fight it together.
because I was so panicking. I didn't notice that I was unconsciously approaching a small stream.
Oh no, Ariel, you better stay away from that water. Because if you fall in, everybody's gonna find out that you're secretly a mermaid. Uh-oh, baby Nuggie, this is not good. What should Ariel do?
Get the merch at shoplexia.com.
Ah! Okay, yeah, they should do that too.
Suddenly, the sound of stomping leaves woke me up. I turned around and discovered Rebecca was sneaking around trying to shove me into the water.
Oh no!
Unfortunately for her, because the soil under her feet was quite slippery, she fell into the stream by herself.
Sorry, Rebecca. You try and push my girl Ariel into the water? Well, you're gonna slip in the water instead. Just like how the pineapple slipped into Ariel's bottom teeth. Cause seriously, girl, you got a little something there.
At first, I even laughed at her. Rebecca, beautiful fall! Then I found out that she couldn't swim and struggling in the middle of the water, screaming, "Help! Save me!
Someone needs to
I
save
can't!"
her. She can't swim.
I could see her slowly sinking. At that moment, I suddenly let go of all my fears and plunged into the water. As soon as my
Ariel,
body touched the
no!
water, my rainbow-colored tail immediately appeared. Because I was a
changed
mermaid,
into a mermaid.
I was very used to the water and swam to the middle of the stream in no time. As soon as I could get Rebecca ashore, Antonio stood in front of my eyes. My mind turned completely blank. Antonio, why are you here? He seemed so scared by my tale that he didn't respond to a word and ran away, leaving me reaching out my hand to call him back. After putting Rebecca ashore and helping her throw up her belly of water, I began to feel all kinds of fear. If I didn't run away immediately, maybe Antonio would bring a lot of people here.
Family, this is so sad. Ariel was just trying to save Rebecca from sinking. Now, since she jumped in the water, she turned into a mermaid. And now Antonio knows Ariel's secret. What's gonna happen?
Everyone would know my secret. I couldn't even imagine Paula and Matthew either hating me or feeling like I was something weird. Just as I
Lose her
felt
friends.
helpless and busted into tears. A warm hand lightly brushing my hair. Antonio was back. I breathed a sigh of relief because he wasn't bringing anyone. Antonio took a long dress in his hand and lifted me out of the water. He used his shirt to cover my tail.
Don't cry so loudly,
Ariel.
You make someone else fight us. Don't worry. I'll protect this secret with you.
His charming voice made me stop crying. My heart started beating fast again. At this moment, I saw Paula and Matthew standing not far away. Both of them so surprised that they froze. I immediately felt extremely tense. Luckily they, like Antonio, didn't mean to harm me nor make me feel weird that I had a tail.
What?
Paula and Matthew helped Rebecca while Antonio and I found a secret hiding place. After drying my body, my fishtail turned into my feet, although I still had not found the necklace of my adoptive mother.
Ariel, don't worry about your necklace right now, girl. Your two best friends and the love of your life just found out you're a mermaid, and they don't care. This is like much bigger news than losing your necklace. It means you had real friends all along, and they're even gonna keep your secret safe with them, so nobody else will ever know. Your secret is safe with them, and me and Baby Nuggie. Oh, and the family. But don't worry, we won't tell anyone, right, family? Oh, we are gonna tell people. Whoopsies!
I had never felt so relieved and happy. My most important people accepted the secret so easily. At the last moment I had been waiting for arrived, handsome Antonio in a white suit took my hand under the enthusiastic cheers of Paula. and The Splash of Flowers by Matthew. We danced happily until the music ended. I couldn't stop looking into his charming eyes. Antonio took out a flower from his bosom and gently put it in my hair.
You are the prettiest today.
Ariel.
So are you, my lord?
My lord.
At that moment, Rebecca came forward aggressively. I was a bit confused as to what she was going to do, and Antonio pulled me behind and used a protective posture to look at Rebecca. She also seemed to know that everyone was misunderstanding her. So she stopped walking and lowered her head slightly.
Ariel.
I know you're the one who saved me. Thanks. And sorry for my jokes. I knew how much Rebecca struggled to be able to say that. And I wasn't such a narrow-minded type of person, especially in this happy moment. I went over and took Rebecca's hand to comfort her. Oh, it's okay, Rebecca. We're still friends. Rebecca apologetically lowered her head and took out a necklace that my mother lent me from her pocket, which I happily accepted and thanked. Thanks to that, I had another reliable friend. After the picnic,
Family! Rebecca was the one who stole Ariel's necklace! Oh, this story's getting so juicy. She took her necklace because she was jealous of Ariel. But now that Rebecca and Ariel are friends, she gave the necklace back! Woo! Family, what's gonna happen with Ariel and the love of her life, Antonio? Are they gonna end up together? Or are they doomed to be apart because Ariel's a mermaid and Antonio's a human? Oh no!
Antonio and I went for a walk together under the starry sky.
Romantic?
In that romantic moment, Antonio leaned down. We would have had a nice first kiss
Oh!
if the alarm hadn't gone off. I sat up from bed. Yes, I had a very long dream where I was a mermaid. Not to mention Antonio and a few others also appear in a different role. It was a pity that Antonio in real life is not the same as in my dreams. I had only met him once, and I must have been dreaming too much. It seemed that the recruitment poster also played a part in the reason why I had this dream.
Oh, wait a second! That whole story was just a dream? I mean, Ariel didn't really go on that field trip and go in the water and save her friend? And she didn't dance with the love of her life, Antonio, and almost smooch? Oh man, it was all just a dream.
At school, while walking down the hallway, I was recruited by someone from the club. You should consider joining the club because there we will receive many benefits.
Like what?
I stared at the brochure, which had many pictures of some swimmers in mermaid costumes. I suddenly felt that the mermaid and I had a special connection.
Huh?
Yes, this was exactly the poster that gave me that dream. I thought last night. Dream was a hint, so I decided to sign up for the club. Before I could reply, a lovely voice spoke.
You should consider joining the swim club because the people they're so nice. Not to mention the body is quite suitable for being a mermaid.
I looked up, and in front of me was Antonio. He was still as bright as the first time I met him. Antonio was spinning a basketball on his finger and looked at me with a smile. I felt my cheeks heat up, but I still managed to answer.
She's blushing!
I also quite enjoy swimming. Thank you. I will apply to join. Antonio then turned to smack the recruit's hand. The two of them seemed extremely close. I couldn't remember what happened next. My mind was filled with Antonio's image. We finally had a conversation. I happily thought and continued to imagine what would happen next. One day, under the starry sky, he and I will be together.
Wait a second, Mr. Storyman, sir. Is the video over? Because Ariel and Antonio didn't end up together yet. How are we supposed to know if Ariel turned into a mermaid? Family, I have so many questions, and if you want to know the answer too, you gotta smash like on today's video. Go subscribe to the Nuggies' brand new YouTube channel called Nuggieland. Me and Baby Nuggie love you so much, and we'll see you all in tomorrow's video.